All right, today I am going to change the oil for the first time myself on my Tracker 800SX Crew. Now I've already lifted up on my center of the back seat here. That seat just sat on there. It was easy. I just lifted it up here. And then there is this panel here. It seems like it doesn't come off. I actually used the tip of a shovel to pry it off of there, but it does just pop out. There are just some small clips here holding it in. And if you look back there, it's hard to tell, but that right there is the oil filter. There we go. That right there, that's the oil filter. So before we take that off though, we're gonna come back to the dump bucket here and we'll pop that open. And you can see we've got a place to check our oil, and here is where we add it. I assume that because it says oil. And then if we go underneath, there's a plastic covering that covers this whole bottom, but I'm sorry, wrong hole, right here. I thought it was easier to find than that. So we are going to get an oil pan under here. I had it running for about 4 minutes, and we're going to get that drained. So we have got a 9/16 ratchet here. Get the oil pan under. A little better angle. Yeah. There is no room to move. All right, and I'm back, and I got a rubber glove on because the angle at which I'm at, there's no way that this is gonna not get oil all over the place. I'll try to do it as minimally as possible, but I was gonna get oil on my hands. If I weighed 20 pounds more, I wouldn't be underneath here. And oil actually looks so good, it seems like it's silly I'm emptying it, but Tracker recommends you change it frequently enough to keep your warranty. I'm about 3 months away from my warranty expiring, which is of course when all the shit goes wrong in every other thing I own, so why wouldn't it go wrong on this guy right at the 3-month mark? Or the day after my warranty expires. Yep. We'll let that drain, and then we'll put some oil in the top and get the oil filter out. Now, before I go up and do that, I just thought it'd be really important to let you know that you have to put that oil cap back in, or when you add the oil, it will dump all over your garage. Now, I certainly didn't learn that the hard way with my truck once. No, sir, I would never do anything like that. That's just silly to even think that I would do that. Thing is, there really is no, if you notice, you got the oil filter here, and then it almost looks like that's a pan, but it's not. It just goes straight through there, past the muffler, past this other metal thing, right, and straight down to the bottom. So I probably can't actually get anything in there that will be of any benefit. I'll have to dump it all out just to get it out of there. Maybe a rag though, just to try to minimize the damage. That's my motto. We'll go for this one more time here. And we'll just make a mess. There we go. And that's our oil filter there. Made in America. So we got the new oil filter here. I picked it up from Cabela's, which I'm guessing was, like I said, it was the first time, so I used the store's advice, but this was probably much more expensive than what I'd find online. So we'll just make sure that we make a mental note of this configuration. It's not even on the box. Oops. Apologies. Oil filter 13C, maybe that'll be something I want to know. Otherwise, you've got screw head 3/4-16, and this is just some hieroglyphics there. JX0604. JX0604. So these are the exact same ones. So I'll get the coordinates off this one. Now, one of the things to do before you put one of these on is just lube up this rubber seal. And this oil was pretty clean, so for the sake of this video, I'm just putting a little bit of the old stuff on here rather than new stuff, because I'm lazy. And voila. Come up here. Clean around the oil. I'm not always a smart guy, as you might be able to tell by my video, but I swear this guy sold me 3 quarts, because there were 2.5. So we'll dump those in there and then check I'll dump 2 in and check the level. All right, so I'm back here. I'm using a little filter, cone, funnel. And we're putting in 0W40, which is my favorite of all the 0W oils out there. I mean, kidding aside, I mean, who would want to use 0W30 or 20? Full synthetic is exactly what they told me to get. It would only cost $17 a quart at Cabela's, so probably won't be getting it there again. I am not paid by Tracker, and if Tracker wanted to pay me to put oil into my side-by-side that I bought from them, then this is the only oil that you should ever buy, because it says it in the owner's manual. And it's sold by Cabela's, who needs a lot of money for all those animal mounts. Those are not free, and the store manager did not go out and get them and put them up for himself or for the store, because he just loves customers. He hates customers just like every person that works in retail. All right, so I put 2.5 quarts in, which is the same as 5 pints, just for the record. Now, I know I didn't run it, and I didn't add oil to my oil filter, but I'm also right at the top of the full line in the dipstick. So, I'd guess that if I started this beast up, it's going to get a little bit of oil into that oil filter. It'll come down from that full line just a fuzz. Boom! Worked out this time. So I just changed the oil here, and that actually got me thinking, maybe I better check air filter. Well, I looked around, and it's this funny cylindrical thing. It is located by the battery behind this panel, which just behind the passenger rear tire. If we got into focus. Anyway, there's a little pin here. Take that baby off of there. Then it looks like you just pull this. First no, what have I done here? So this was, there. So that was locked in there. I pulled it, twisted one time, and popped her off, and there's that dirty bitch. And she just pops right out of there. So she's pretty dirty. See if there's any hieroglyphics on here. Made in America. So, June 16th of 20. It's pure American-made goodness right there. No hieroglyphics on that side. And ain't shit over here. So, what we'll probably have to do is go back to Cabela's or search the deep, dark web. Or use my air compressor and blow the shit out of this and get by for a little longer. So, either way, that's where the air filter is, and that's how you change it.